Everyone knows someone like this. The person who always seems to be in the right place at the right time. They meet the right people, they get the right opportunities, they hear about something early, they avoid disasters others fall into. And eventually, people say the same thing. They're just lucky. But what if luck isn't random? What if luck is actually a system most people never notice? Because when you start looking closely, something interesting appears. The same people who seem lucky also tend to behave differently. And those behaviors quietly increase the chances of opportunity finding them. So what do people think luck is? Most people think luck means something completely outside of your control. Winning the lottery, being born into wealth, getting discovered randomly. And those things do exist, but that kind of luck is rare. The kind of luck we notice in everyday life usually looks different. It looks like someone hearing about a job before everyone else, someone meeting a person who changes their career, someone investing early in something that later explodes. At first glance, it feels random, but when you trace the path backwards, patterns start showing up. That's the exposure effect. One of the biggest hidden factors behind luck is exposure. People who experience more opportunities usually place themselves in environments where opportunities exist. Think about it. If someone never leaves their routine, never meets new people, and never explores new ideas, the number of potential opportunities around them stays small. But someone who constantly moves through different environments multiplies the chances of unexpected moments. New conversations, new information, new connections. What looks like luck is often just increased exposure. The more places you exist, the more chances the world has to interact with you. Another thing lucky people tend to have is strong networks. Not necessarily huge ones, but active ones. Information travels through people. Opportunities travel through people. And many major life changes begin with a simple sentence. I thought of you when I heard about this. People who maintain relationships naturally receive more of these moments. Meanwhile, someone disconnected from social circles might never hear about the same opportunity. Not because they weren't capable, but because information never reached them. So what appears to be luck is often simply access. There's another pattern that shows up repeatedly when studying lucky moments: preparation. A surprising number of opportunities only work if someone is already somewhat ready for them. See, a job offer means nothing if you have none of the required skills. A business idea means little if you never studied the industry. But when someone has quietly been learning, observing, and developing their abilities, even a small chance can turn into a breakthrough. In that moment, outsiders call it luck, but preparation quietly increases the odds that luck can actually be used. Risk tolerance. People who seem lucky also tend to have a different relationship with risk. Not reckless risk, calculated risk. They apply for things they might not get. They speak to people they might be intimidated by. They try ideas that might fail. And because they take more shots, they naturally experience more hits. Meanwhile, someone who avoids risk may never experience failure, but they also rarely experience unexpected breakthroughs. So again, what looks like luck is sometimes just willingness to participate in uncertain outcomes. Pattern recognition. One of the least discussed forms of luck is pattern recognition. Some people are better at spotting trends early. They notice changes in culture, technology, or markets before they become obvious. This doesn't always come from intelligence alone. Often it comes from curiosity. People who constantly explore ideas start connecting dots others ignore. So when an opportunity appears, they recognize it faster. To everyone else, it looks like they got lucky. But in reality, they notice something others overlooked. Momentum. Luck also behaves strangely around momentum. Once someone starts succeeding, opportunities tend to increase. People want to collaborate with winners. Doors open more easily. Information flows faster. And the person's reputation begins working for them. This creates a cycle where success appears to attract more success. From the outside, it feels unfair, but from a system's perspective, it makes sense. Momentum attracts attention, and attention attracts opportunity. So why do some people never feel lucky? If luck is influenced by exposure, networks, preparation, risk, and awareness, then the opposite is also true. People who limit their environments avoid new connections, never prepare for possibilities, and refuse risk, often experience fewer opportunities. Not because the world is against them, but because their system produces fewer moments where luck can appear. When you understand this, luck stops feeling magical, it starts looking structural. This doesn't mean everything is controllable. Chance will always exist. But chance tends to favor people who place themselves where something can happen. So maybe luck isn't a mysterious force. Maybe it's a side effect of how someone moves through the world. And once you see that pattern, you start noticing it everywhere. This is Invisible Systems Docs.